All right, Friday, what happens?
It's a big day for the markets because basically, if you look at it, with the exception of the quiet in the markets, which every bank executive is going to complain about trading volumes because it has been quieter than normal, everything else seems to have been going right. Obviously, the yield curve has been helpful. The CCAR regulatory pronouncements have been very helpful, and these stocks have moved. The actual numbers themselves are going to be better, significantly better than a year ago, but we question whether the stocks have already discounted in the near term any positive that could come out.
But what we've seen, as I pointed out, is that you've seen revisions for forecasts from analysts. In other sectors, we haven't seen that, which implies that a beat for other sectors might not be good enough. But in financials, would a beat be good enough?
Well, normally it would, but again, the stocks have rallied so far in the last 3 to 4 weeks as leadership in technology has been sort of passed over to financials, with the yield curve re-steepening, with central banks talking more hawkishly, that it is an open question. In fact, an encouraging sign is that the estimates have been coming in while the stocks have been rallying. But it's, it is an open question whether they can run further.
An important question, I think, is what's driving those estimates. I mean, particularly on loan origination, because if loan origination picks up, that indicates something more broadly in the economy, beyond just within the four corners of financials. And in the past, it's been a little disappointing. Right after the election, people expected a lot. Last report wasn't that great. So how important will that question be of how many people are out there asking for money?
Well, that is another critical issue because, again, the trading revenues, that's probably a temporarily thing, sort of a summer lull type issue. But loan origination is something that, when we've seen the confidence measures that both businesses and consumers have expressed, and actually not seeing it translate into borrowing, that's the disconnect that we're really trying to reconcile. And if there's positive commentary there, that's definitely a tailwind.